a procrastinator. It's so good to get that off my chest. But with procrastination comes great tips, because as every procrastinator, when you put things off to the last minute, sometimes you come up with great corner cutting, time saving things. So today I'm going to show you some of those things. Backstory first. Backstory is a few years ago I was reading one of my favorite homesteading blogs, which is reformationacres.com. I adore Quinn. She is amazing. She's an amazing photographer, an amazing cook. She's super inspirational. She's an agrarian and it's awesome and I love it. Anyhow, so she was writing about how they were moving, and since they were moving, she had a lot of things in her freezer that she needed to do something with before they moved. One of those things being tomatoes. And she said that she needed to get the tomatoes out of the freezer and then can them. You can do that? Apparently so. I was beside myself because it just let me know, hey, I can bring in all of those 5-gallon buckets of tomatoes and not have the pressure of having to can them right away. When you bring your tomatoes in, rinse them, let them air dry, and then pack them. These are just gallon Ziploc bags. I put as many in there as I possibly could, labeled them, and then stuck them in the freezer. There's a couple of benefits to doing it this way. One of them is super easy to peel, which you will see here in just a moment. And as the tomatoes thaw, they lose a lot of liquid, which, you know, it will all be collected in a bowl so you can save it for other things. Because it's losing a lot of that liquid, you can decide how much liquid, how runny you want your salsa, how runny you want your pasta sauce, or whatever it is that you're gonna make with the tomatoes. And we like thick, you know, salsa. So this is just a great way to do it. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's what we're going to start the process with. Over here I've got 8-gallon size bags of tomatoes. These are mostly Parks Walker tomatoes and Amish paste tomatoes. I've got a bleached sink area since we are going to be canning these. I want to make sure everything is super clean. I've got my bowl that I'm going to put my tomatoes in to thaw out, and this is delicious, my compost bucket. That's what I'm going to put the skins and stems and everything in. So, all right, so let's get to it. Okay, so before I get started, I have to show you this apron. This apron actually just showed up in my mailbox. And it was from a sweet friend of mine. Her name is Tara Presley, and she and her parents own a business called the Bear Thread. They're out of Georgia, and they do screen printing and embroidery and all of this other kind of wonderful stuff. So I'm gonna link the website down below. If you have a business or if you just want some stuff made, please contact her. Look at this. This says Tangibly Delicious Boutique Bakery, which she made for me because I like to bake, and it's what I call my baking stuff. She designed this just for me, and it was so sweet. So she didn't know I was gonna do that, but I wanted to give her a shout out. So Tara, thank you. Okay, let's get canning. That over there, that's my homeschool area. And if you are not a homeschooler, you cannot possibly understand that mess over there. But for all the other homeschoolers, you feel me. So we're good. Moving on. Okay, so I'm going to try to show you the best I can how we're going to do this. I'm just going to do a couple because, I mean, it's repetitive. All right, so I'm taking this. This is an Amish paste tomato. Okay, so I'm going to turn my water on hot. I'm going to let it warm up, and then the rest is magic. Okay. So watch what happens. Okay, you ready? All right. My water's getting hot. This is so fun. Here we go. Boom. Hot water. Just wait for it. Look. Are you seeing? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? That peel is coming right off that skin. I'm not even having to use my knife. Look at that. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, let's do it again. Hot water, look at there, boom! I mean, peeling in seconds. I didn't have to boil water. I didn't have to dirty up a big pot. Now, these are going to sit out overnight, and I probably won't be able to start processing these until tomorrow afternoon, which is fine because it will take that long for them to thaw out enough for me to start working on them. I'm going to keep doing that, and then when we come back, we're going to, which will be tomorrow probably, I will show you how I can. I am a cheater pumpkin eater. I actually use a seasoning packet. It's Mrs. Wage's salsa seasoning, but it's all natural. There's no weird preservatives or colors or anything like that. So it's delicious. It's what we like, and it's very easy for me. So, okay, later. Okay, so I've got the peels off, but we will get these finished tomorrow.